Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Laurel's whimsical search for true friendship. A special bedtime story for Laurel. Once upon a time, in a land filled with cuddly creatures and fluffy friends, there lived a little girl named Laurel. Laurel was a bright and curious 3-year-old with big, sparkling eyes and a heart full of love. Every night before bed, Laurel's parents would read her a special story, and tonight was no different. As Laurel nestled into her cozy bed, her parents introduced her to a new book called Love Monster. The cover was adorned with a slightly hairy monster, just like the ones in the story. Laurel's eyes widened with excitement as her parents began to read. The story was about a googly-eyed monster named Love Monster who lived in a town called Cutesville. Love Monster yearned to fit in with the cuddly residents of Cutesville, but it wasn't easy being a hairy monster in a cute and fluffy world. So, Love Monster embarked on a journey to find someone who would love him just the way he was. Laurel listened intently as Love Monster searched high and low, looking for his true friend. He explored every nook and cranny, hoping to find someone who would see beyond his hairy appearance. Laurel's heart went out to Love Monster, and she couldn't help but feel a connection to his search. The story took Laurel on an adventure, filled with suspense and excitement. Love Monster encountered various creatures along the way, some friendly and some not so friendly. Laurel found herself on the edge of her bed, anticipating what would happen next. As Love Monster continued his journey, Laurel's imagination soared. She pictured herself alongside Love Monster, helping him find his true friend. She imagined exploring magical forests and meeting extraordinary creatures who would love Love Monster just as he was. As the story approached its climax, Laurel's little heart raced with anticipation. Would Love Monster find his true friend? Would he finally feel the warmth of unconditional love? And then, in the blink of a googly eye, it happened. Love Monster stumbled upon a special place called the Kindness Clouds. It was a place where love was abundant, and everyone celebrated uniqueness and acceptance. In the Kindness Clouds, Love Monster found his true friend, a kind-hearted creature who saw beyond appearances and loved Love Monster for who he was. Laurel let out a sigh of relief and a satisfied smile spread across her face. Love had found its way to Love Monster, and Laurel felt a warm, fuzzy feeling inside her heart. She knew that just like Love Monster, she too had the power to find true friendship and love in her own life. With a gentle kiss on her forehead, Laurel's parents finished reading the story. They tucked her in and whispered sweet dreams into her ear. As Laurel closed her eyes, she drifted off to sleep, feeling inspired and loved. From that night on, Laurel carried the precious lessons of Love Monster in her heart. She knew that friendship and love were not limited by appearances or differences. Laurel believed that just like Love Monster, she would find her true friends who cherished her for who she was. And as she slumbered peacefully, Laurel dreamed of her own whimsical adventures, where kindness, love, and friendship blossomed like flowers in a magical garden, forever guiding her through a life filled with joy and warmth. The end. Good night, Laurel. Sleep tight, my sweet little friend.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.